Maybe yes.
If you go out, please, like like
Yeah.
send the money because I need it like a lot actually. It's quite important to me. Um,
My neck is hurting.
on,
I didn't know. My neck
well, you slept
is
wrong
hurting a
probably.
lot.
You slept wrong. That means
Yes,
last night
I slept wrong.
you slept wrong.
When I woke up in the morning, I found myself that side of bed.
So you're sleeping like in the opposite direction.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, as I was mentioning, I have to help Batayan. Like he had the surgery, and so tomorrow he has the follow up appointment, like a checkup with the doctor, and so he needs some money, and I'll just I'll lend him the money, and so it would be nice if you
Yeah.
could send by today itself in the evening. All right, so I can kind of give it to him
Yeah.
because
I will.
he needs the
Because
money.
I just yes, that's it. That's
Okay,
what.
and after this class, are you going to sleep again?
Yes. I feel very sleepy right now.
Okay, take a nap. Maybe use I don't know, use like a cushion or a pillow here for your neck as well
Yeah.
properly to kind of redo
Uh,
your pain, your neck pain that you've got because of yesterday. And then in the evening, once you wake up, please go to the any stores that kind of charge or like recharge those kind of balances, and just
because
like
I had to go to
send the money.
the Bazaar market because there's no shop
Yeah.
now.
Okay. Okay. Well, you do have the bike, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it won't be a big issue for you. You just take the bike and just send it. Like it's because I have to kind of it's sort of not just it's not much for me. It's actually more for Batayan because he has an appointment tomorrow and I do want to help him. Operations and follow up appointments are quite serious and they're also quite important. And so yeah, in that regard, I would like to help him out. Um, and what else? What else? What else? Sometimes I've also had, like sometimes when you kind of move your neck too fast, you kind of have this kind of a pain in the neck. Sometimes it happens. So it also happens
Yeah.
at times. I've had those experiences whereby like you go like you change your direction really fast, and then your kind of neck like it kind of pops, and therefore you start having pain for a while, and like you
Yeah.
can't even
We do
turn your
that
neck.
because for the Kong of neck.
Yeah, probably. And so sometimes what happens when there's the neck pain all over, this area, you can't even kind of move your head like from side to side. That's how much it hurts at times. Um, but after a while, it kind of resets itself, and then the pain goes away. So yeah, I've had those awkward or you could say uncomfortable experiences. Sometimes, like let's say when I'm uh, fixing the not I was fixing, but like when I'm cleaning those my fan. So sometimes when I clean my fan or when I kind of go under the bed to clean the floors, it happens when I'm kind of stretching or straining myself too much. Um, uh, were you able to sell your mangoes to any dealers?
Yes. They just take away all the mangoes
Ah, good for you.
to the Kumilla.
Comilla. So the buyers
And
were
if they
from Comilla.
no. They just they maybe they're from Dhaka. Maybe from Chittagong, Bandroban, Rangamati, Khandasuri. All the vegetables and mangoes. First they just collect to the Kumilla and then Dhaka.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. So they have a stoppage or like you could say like let's say a layover in Comilla, and then they bring it to Dhaka from there. Alright, so
Have not you seen that place
in Comilla?
when you yeah, when you came to Khandasuri? And I just see that place. I have saw the place from the bus.
No, I
Maybe
I, I
it,
haven't seen
it's
it.
around 3 a.m. in the morning. What I woke up and I saw that
Okay,
there's a lot of vegetables and fruits.
uh, generally, since we travel at night, it's unlikely that I will see that place because at 3 a.m. we're probably sleeping, and so yeah, I might not be observant enough to see that place. Ah, okay. So first in Comilla and then they bring it to Dhaka. All right. And did you get a good deal for your product, for your mangoes?
Yeah, the money is already in the bank.
Ah, okay. Was it like above 6 lakhs or something? 6 to 8 lakhs.
It's like the seller get six lakh 70,000.
Good, good. Okay, that's good to know. Like that's a pretty good deal, I think. Do you have anything left in stock to bring to Dhaka?
Yeah, I I, I picked some mangoes. It is two two cartons.
Okay, so two cartons. Okay, so that is for your personal. You could say personal. What's it? Personal
It's for the
use
family,
for your family.
not for me. Not for me.
Okay, for your family.
Yeah.
All right. And do you have any plans to bring it to Dhaka? Like any, let's say, any amount,
Yes, yes, I will.
bring some
No, no, I will not.
to Dhaka.
What, money or mango?
No, no, no. Mangoes.
Oh, yes, yes. Of course, I will take some with me and also for you.
No, the money. That's your personal matter. You keep it in the bank. I mean, that's up to you. I'm talking about the mangoes. So you bring some to Dhaka, right?
Yeah,
Um, about like what, 5 kilos,
yeah, 5 or 6 kilos.
5 or 6 kilos. I think that should be enough.
Because I also take some rice and some vegetables.
So, like in a sack, you bring all of it: rice,
Yeah.
bring some of those dried fish, shrimp paste, I think, and your vegetables, and along with that, this mangoes.
Uh,
What happened? Oh, okay. Does your neck hurt so much or what?
yeah, and I'm just sitting for 1 hour.
Okay, all right, all right. Yep, you can lay down. You can lay
Yeah,
down, and you can have the class this way.
I cannot sitting anymore.
I don't mind that. As long as you can keep talking to improve your spoken
Yeah,
English, I don't mind that. You can lay down, you can sleep, you can do whatever you want. Just keep on interacting or conversing. That's all I need from you. And yeah, what else would I ask you about? So I recall you saying that you will go to Ramgarh on 20th June because
yeah, for the
your
milk.
brother-in-law's sisters, that thing, as part of the ritual, like they'll go to the guy's house.
Yeah,
No, sorry, they'll go from Ramgarh to Gugra or from Gugra to Ramgarh.
Kukraturangor.
Yeah, from Gugra to Ramgarh on the 20th, right? And then once that procession or the ceremony is done, and you have like the food or whatever, then on the 21st
Yeah,
you come to Dhaka. You back to Dhaka.
yeah,
How's the in Dhaka? I'm kind of disappointed as although it's supposed to rain, it hasn't rained. It's always just cloudy but never rains. For example, today it's like the ideal day to rain because uh, with all those kind of butcherings of the cows and bulls or whatever, like the cattle, the goats, the streets is flooded with blood, with a lot of like animal blood, and also a lot of, you could say, waste and excretion. And so if it rains, it actually kind of, you could say, cleanse the city, clean the city. Therefore, it would be nice if it
no,
rained.
no. If it rains today, the road is all will be red
Will be
because
red,
of the
right?
cloud.
Blood. But I
Uh,
need that. I like that. You know why I like that? because then the city will be like will be clean by tomorrow. However, if it doesn't rain, the smell will last for probably a week or so. I think if there's no rain, and I don't like that. So, I'd I'd prefer having the rain and one day of flooding with the the red blood than living through an entire week with the smell. So that's my choice or option that I would like to choose if given a chance. Mm, don't you? So, like, example, Sinarada, he went yesterday to Kagachuri. Last night he went to Kagachuri,
Yeah.
and they have some, I think, matches, full matches with probably Golabari or some other areas, I think. And when you go home, don't you play like any games, like let's say volleyball or football, cricket? Not.
No, there's no one to play football and cricket.
Uh, I actually
They're all
like.
busy for doing.
I like people, or I like actually localities where everyone is kind of, actively engaged in some sort of activity, maybe sports or some other activities. For example, like in Gonjapara, during summer they, no, I think they play football a lot, and during winter they play volleyball. So together as a locality, they're quite actively engaged among themselves, and they have this kind of bonding between them. So that's what I actually like about those localities. Yeah, for example, if you talk about our Upper Perachura or your Pankai Para, we don't play sports or we don't kind of do anything that's kind of active or like physically like good for the body, like for our well-being. And I kind of miss that. When I was younger, we used to play cricket, football. We also even used to kind of go for like bird hunting, play marbles, and also like kind of just let's say go in the canals, rivers, and swim, or just go for like walks into the forest. But now, whenever I go home, I feel a bit of out of touch. There isn't much to do. I just go home, stay at home, uh, talk to my mom, have food, maybe go for a walk in the evening, and that's all. I compared to when I was younger, there were a lot of people who used to be actively involved in sports. Now, whenever I go home, I don't have much people to talk to or interact with, so it's kind of boring. Times have
Yeah.
changed a lot.
So when you came to Khagasuri, you just walking with Alemamu to our
Yeah,
place.
like
When you just back to the house, are you walking or just take a taxi to go to the home?
uh, you mean like, do I go back to my house?
Yeah,
Yeah, like like I go back to my house. Basically, I just kind of take the short route from the paddy field. I don't I don't go in.
which is from the New Zealand.
Yeah, so from the New Zealand, like as you can see, so like behind my house, there's the paddy field, right? As that which kind of connects to the New Zealand road. So I don't usually go from the those shops like our pressure the market. I go from behind my house. So the paddy field, it's much shorter. So I just take the route. I just walk for the paddy field. In summer, I can't because it's wet and I know, but in winter, I can just walk through the paddy field. I can just cross it directly
Yeah,
without any issues. And I usually call Alimamu to that near that swimming pool in the New Zealand. There's an area where you can sit and chat and talk. So I usually call him there, and then we sit together and just talk about like life, talk about I don't know, marriage, job, future security, and other stuff. He has mentioned that he told me that when he used to drink, he had a lot of people to hang out with. But now that he's sober and he doesn't drink in the area when he goes home after work, there's no one to hang out with because in the area everybody just drinks, and so he feels lonely.
yeah.
There's no one to talk to, and I think it's a fact. I think it's true. That case, he mentioned that after working in the rice mill, when he goes back like to his locality in Pankapara, like there's hardly anyone to actually like talk to or kind of hang out with because you have to drink with them or you're alone. That's it. There's no kind of in the middle. you either drink with the people or you just stay alone because there are no friends. I think that's kind of sad to be honest.
Yeah,
And whenever that's why whenever I go home, I call him. I will say, hey Ali, I'm free. Do you want to meet like with me? And I just go and meet him in New Zealand. That's what I usually do. So yeah, I think you're quite tired. You're just kind of responding with short responses. You're probably quite tired. I'll I'll let you sleep, but you know, once again, I'll kind of request you that once you wake up from your nap, please go to the market and
yeah.
please send the money because I would need it for butter. Actually, that's all.
Okay, okay.
All right. So for now, yep, take rest, and I should see what tomorrow again.
Yeah.
Okay. For now, yep. Have a nap. Take care. I'll see you tomorrow.